Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Jesus Christ, I am Maddie with the Terrible People podcast. How is everybody doing today? Oh my God. Now look, I just briefly scrolled through this one and I think this is gonna be a good one. This is like good and terrible though, because it's so messy. And I saw a little bit of this when I was at work and I said, nah, we gotta go over this because look, people really are truly messy. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Let me see if anything jumps out to you like how it jumped out to me.
This man says he's been living a nightmare after the woman he dated falsely accused him of fathering twins.
For the last decade, it's been a miserable experience.
Michael Maricini says he met podcaster Laura Owens in 2016.
My name is Laura Owens.
After
She
2
did
months
TED
of
Talk?
casual dating, Michael says she told him she was pregnant. Did you think that there was any way you could have gotten her pregnant?
I had major doubts because we had only had protected sex.
Was there anything unusual about the pregnancy?
There were twins.
He says Owens bombarded him with fake pregnancy tests and photos from a clinic after claiming to have had unsuccessful abortions.
I was petrified. I had a pit in my stomach for months. And the last thing I would ever want to do was have.
Yo, this is why. This is exactly why. Like, bro, oh my God, this is terrifying. Jesus. See, look, y'all up here prepping it up because T-Boz told you, and a lot of people, especially in the black community, think that it's saving you niggas. No, it's not. It's not. That's exactly why the numbers keep climbing. It keeps you undetectable, but that's besides the point. Because, you could fuck around and have a situation like this. Man, this shit is trash.
A child with her.
After 6 months of chaos, Michael claims Laura Owens finally admitted to making up multiple pregnancies.
Oh,
Did you
Jesus.
think that she was pretending to be pregnant to keep you in the relationship?
I did.
According to Michael, after he broke up with Laura Owens, he says she came up with a news story that he had abused her. That claim totally upended Michael's life.
One man can make one woman hate all men. Yo. It's not funny, but again, and I mean, come on, fam. You still got people out there who believe Rhoda Osmond. Hey, man, she ain't did nothing, though. That's just white supremacy. Man, bro, look. M said it best on Superman. Not a jealous man, but bitches lie. Jesus.
That I had strangled her, that I had taken her within inches of her life, that I had beat her on a regular occasion.
Were you ever physically abusive?
No.
Did you ever threaten her?
No.
Michael says they were all lies, but Laura Owens obtained a domestic violence restraining order against him. Michael's wife, Danielle.
We spent many nights crying because we just felt powerless, helpless.
They say the restraining order ruined job opportunities and Michael's reputation. Danielle says she was too scared to post their wedding photos from 2 years ago, fearing Laura Owens' reaction.
I felt
Did y'all hear that? From 2 years ago? This nigga's married. Okay, I got questions, but we got to keep going because this shit, it don't make sense. It does not make sense. Jesus.
fearful that she may come harm me. She's just so unpredictable. You don't know what.
Yo, she
may
loves
or may
this
not
white
do.
man. I hope
But
I
Michael
find me
wasn't
somebody.
Owens' only alleged target.
I'm dealing with the most crazy individual I've ever met in my life.
TV's former bachelor, Clayton Eckert, recently went public with his own battle with Laura Owens. He said, like Michael, Laura Owens accused him of fathering twins, but a judge said that she lied.
We ask that you keep us in our thoughts and prayers.
Now, Clayton, Michael, and another alleged victim of Owens, Greg Gillespie, are teaming up, issuing a public warning. They say that Laura Owens has a pattern of falsely accusing men of impregnating her with twins that never exist.
Laura, Scottsdale Police.
Another jaw-dropping development.
What?
Police served a search warrant at Laura Owens' home in Scottsdale, Arizona. She now faces 14 felony counts, alleging she committed fraud and perjury against Clayton and Greg Gillespie.
You guys don't understand!
Attorney Rachel Juarez from the court TV show Hot Bench represents Michael Maricini.
When her pregnancy claim doesn't work out because no baby comes, she resorts in a lot of ways to restraining orders. I've never seen any.
Hey, here's the uncomfortable truth. A lot of women, and again, this is exactly why we don't believe you. You need more people. Yo, this is exactly why you can't just believe people off of face value, right? You can listen. It's cool. I just reserve my right to judgment until I get all the facts. Kind of like what the police used to say during all these questionable shootings. Because, hey, yo, you don't even have any questionable shootings right now. Even like that one girl, and I think it was in Kentucky, right? Remember how everybody was super pissed for like a day? And then guess what? Nothing happened because she did try to run over the cops, right? It is what it is. It's unfortunate that, you know, the police blasted her, but that's the one thing that you don't seem to hear about anymore. And it's funny because it's after you defunded the police and then you gave them body cams. Now all we seem to get is people acting crazy on camera and the police being very, very helpful, not trying to end these jackasses' lives. Because I'm dead ass. I couldn't do it. I'd be out there. You think these white officers are bad? I'd be Judge fucking Dredd. I am the law. Let's continue on.
Do something like this.
This month, a restraining order against Michael was dismissed after Laura Owens failed to show up to a recent court hearing. She told Inside Edition she was hospitalized at the time with a severe medical condition and she couldn't make the court date.
Were you pregnant again? Lying ass.
Is justice in this case? I think the only thing that will change her is actually going to prison.
Laura Owens has pleaded not guilty to criminal charges. She denies Michael Maricini's allegations and says she's telling the truth.
Girl, you know good and goddamn well you're not. But you know what? Here's the thing. Unless things actually start getting changed, this shit's going to keep happening, right? It's going to keep happening because there are no actual repercussions. Like this is no different, right? This is honestly no different than the shit that goes on in like every major blue Democratic city because, oh, well, you know, this is racism. Everything is racism and blah, blah, blah. So you let these people out, right? Because, you know, criminal justice, apparently, according to the social studies teacher in Chicago who's running that place into the ground, Brandon Johnson, it doesn't work. It all does is it upholds racism and white supremacy. Meanwhile, you have a motherfucker that just lit a pretty woman, and it wouldn't matter if she was ugly or not. He set a woman on fire on the goddamn train. Why? I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe mental health is a thing. But the motherfucker's been in and out for 72 times. Bro, at what point are you going to handle something? Right? This lady here, at what point are you going to handle something? Now, the one thing that I found interesting, and I also found kind of messy, but they didn't go into big detail about that, was this nigga said, well, his wife said that she didn't want to post no pictures because, you know, they got married 2 years ago. So it's kind of questionable. Like, bruh, this is why you keep your nose clean. Because a crazy bitch like this, because they never did specify how long ago all this was. I mean, it wasn't like, oh yeah, like 6 years prior to. Man, look, the bottom line is they can come back whenever they want. They are damn near, they're like roaches. Once you get them the first time, bro, all they need is a spot, and you can get got. Man, that is absolutely terrifying. This woman's been lying this whole time, and boy, hey man, all I gotta say is this: look, guys, glove it and love it. Do not just fall in love with somebody because the box is great. This is boxolitis right here. But you know what? Because she's not bad looking. But guess what? That box is straight up poison, just like Belle Biv DeVoe said. Jesus. They didn't even, she looks skinny too, so I don't know if she has any junk back there. I don't know if she got some cake, but leave that hole alone. Jesus Christ. In the meantime, in between time, ladies and gentlemen, y'all see that beautiful thumbnail. Because I'm not sure about this. I think this man had he was up there doing some Billie Jeaning out here in these here streets, all right? Like, this is exactly why you keep your nose clean. Because somebody like this will derail your whole fucking life. Boy, I tell you. Hey, man, hit the like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Jesus. Whew.